Hello and welcome back to another custom battle. Today we're going to watch Knights of the Blazing Sun fight the Blood Dragons, and we'll find out who will win. Now, to let you know, the Knights of the Blazing Sun are a new unit given to the Empire. They're a famous knightly order of the Empire that follows a war goddess called Myrmidia, and they had their founding during the war against Araby during the Crusades, which, I mean, the Empire and Bretonnia did engage in Crusades together. Here we've got a great charge happening right now. There is a battle called Mugrita in the land of Estalia, where a group of knights were fighting to recapture the temple of Myrmidia in Mugrita, and they wanted to take it from the Arabians, and they thought they were going to lose the battle, until there was an earthquake that actually did shake the temple up, and a statue of Myrmidia would fall on top of the enemy leader, Emir Wazir the Cruel, and even his own bodyguard too, and they took it as a holy sign, and they were like, hey, you know what? We should probably begin our own knightly order. The Arabian group would leave, and the knights would be able to take it for themselves, and they would return to the Empire, and that is when they would found the Order of the Blazing Sun. And they're headquartered out of Talabheim. Right now, I believe the Blood Dragons will win. They do have anti-large, but the Knights of the Blazing Sun are very good. They are incredibly good at everything, really, outside of taking out large creatures, but I mean, even beyond that, they can still destroy so much. But now you know a little bit more about the Knights of the Blazing Sun, what they do and what they're all about. We've got more to fight over here. Let's go. Even more to handle way down here. It's a pretty brutal affair. I mean, even though we're fighting, the battle isn't over yet. I thought it would be over by now. Usually you can kind of tell what's going to happen and who will win before it's all said and done, but in the middle we definitely have defeated them. Here, let's get everyone to go over there. If you use a locked group and right click on an enemy group, they'll do a type of attack move. It's not always very effective, but it can be handy if you do need it. Provided they have a leader, they should be okay. Let's go look at their stats real quick though, in slow motion, because I'm kind of curious about it. I haven't looked at them too much while we watch a pretty cool fight happen in slow motion. Yeah, they've got a melee attack with flaming attacks, which is very cool. Which means that if you're using some type of like regenerative lodestone or cart for the vampire counts, they will do even more damage because it will give you like a plus 20% increase to fire damage, which means that they'll do even more damage. They have a lot of armor. They're anti-infantry. They're armored and shielded. They have a charge bonus, and not only that, they just kind of do more damage because of that. Which means, I mean, that can cascade into doing a lot more. If we had regeneration, it might even work against us. I mean, there's even a cap for regeneration now right over here if you look at that. Which means that you can only regenerate so much. Which means you can't do it for all time. I mean, that is a lot, I will admit that, but you can't do it for all time. Yeah, right now, we have found out the Blood Knights are definitely going to win, and they should. I mean, they have anti-large, and that alone will help them achieve victory against any mounted unit. I will say a very effective way to counter a cav group, like the Blood Dragons, would be the Foot of Gork. I think it's Gork. Is it Mork? I think it's the Foot of Gork. That spell does a lot of damage to a mounted group, an incredible amount. They actually wiped out a group of our knights, wow. Yeah, you never want to commit all your knights to one battle. I mean, one mess up and you lose your entire order. Can't do that. It would be bad.
Heinrich just got back up.
Yeah, the knights were even found in a huge battle. Auckland was in trouble. They had their capital of Hergig that had come under siege by a beastman horde led by Beast Lord Gorthor. And the knights recently founded their order. They were a new group and had things to prove. They would actually rush over there, and they would fight the beastmen from behind, cutting them down and destroying them completely. And that's what you had going on for the Order of the Blazing Sun. There's always more lore about them. They're a very popular order, I think. I mean, they were even found in Warhammer Online. And you know how much I love Warhammer Online. I love to talk about it. I don't have time to play MMOs anymore, but if I did, I'd probably go check out the Return of Reckoning, that, you know, player-run server. Just go look at all the bodies here. I mean, that's a lot of knights all fighting in one area. They did a lot of damage to my knights. It's my Blood Dragons. But we have one now. the battle is now over. Just a quick battle to kind of show who would win, because I mean, sometimes I've had people go, hey, I wonder who would win, can you show that? And there, we had a huge battle. It all played out, and it's over now. Let's go check out the kills real quick. All right, we lost over 1,000. They lost over 1,700, a lot more clearly. That was pretty brutal. Who had the peak amount of kills? Let me go look at that real quick. Okay, 64. We've got 75. Will that be it? Yeah, 75. Nope, 78. Do we have more? 94. Okay. 94 kills total. That would be the peak, the MVP of the group. Over here, let's go look at it real quick. 38, 47. Okay, more than 47 anywhere. 59. We got 59. And 59 would be their peak. All right, well, thank you for watching. If there's any other huge battles that you would like to witness, let me know, and I can definitely put it together for you. And as always, until then.